Hey, what's up? It's your favorite tomboy ever, ambitious TaMie, and today you guys may know her for her love of pineapples, or you may know her for her music. First name Ebri, last name Yahloe.
My brother's fucking hungry and these bills are passed through. I wanna go, plus I know where it's stashed to. Forgive me, Lord, but you know what I'm going through. Is it wrong if I rob a nigga for his last?
So how did you and why did you end up having to change your name from Kayla K to Ebri?
So, I went to Kayla. I was Kayla K first, and then it just felt like a new beginning. Like it didn't feel so childlike. Like I'll be honest, when I was like Kayla K, it was like there was no cursing because I was like, man, I want this to be music my grandma can listen to.
Right.
And like I really didn't talk about as much stuff as I talk about now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to let it go. Like I just wanted to let it go.
You want it to be like more authentic. This is who I am.
This is who I am now.
Yeah.
And the things that were associated with that is like no longer being, because it was like some wild stuff really.
So you like grown.
Definitely grown.
So it's been more of a growing experience, and let's just start fresh.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And then you described your style, I believe, as open. It was either your style or something. Mm-hmm. So then that probably would explain why.
Definitely. I was like, I started maybe like taking music seriously. Maybe at like 16. That's when I like, all right, well, I'm gonna try to go to some studios and I'm gonna try to do this, and the third. I'm gonna try to do some shows, and I didn't really know myself, and I was like 16. Like you don't really know, like you don't really know how to really express certain things, and like that's
definitely.
Like, I didn't really know how to look inside myself, like to see like this is this and this and this.
Okay. So do you feel like there has been things, even, I mean, now that you have changed your name, do you feel like there was things making you feel like, I'm not going to do music anymore, this is, I'm just done with it, I don't want to do music? And then what helped you push through, like, I'm going to continue to make music, this is something that makes me happy, I'm sure it makes you happy. Yeah. It's like some type of therapy.
It is.
Yeah.
So, so to answer the first part, there are and were things that make me think like, yo, I'm done. I'm done with this. And it's not even like people or like comparisons or anything like that. It's like real life adulting.
Right.
It's like, when do you find that balance? Like either I'm like working like hella jobs to like do adulting right, or I'm like, yo, I'm about to quit everything and do this music because I do that from time to time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Nah. You know what I'm saying? But so like just real adulting, like, all right, so when is it really going to be time to hang it up? Like, is it time to hang it up? Like, then I think about, like, all right, yeah, I'm getting older and this, that, and the third. And then just, like, regular life, I guess. Like, just being moody.
Yeah.
Just being moody. That's what it all goes back to. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, being an artist.
Right.
It's, like, sometimes it's lows. My lows are, like, the lowest.
Oh, yeah.
Highs are, like, the highest.
Yeah.
There's no, like, in between. So, like, when I'm low, it's anything is disposable. Like, done with that, done with that, done with that.
Oh, yeah.
So, the things that help me say, yeah, this is for me, is like my brothers, of course.
Right.
And then when I actually have like a breakthrough of a song, and when I'm busy, if I'm like in a writer's block or a rut, I'm like, you know what, maybe this ain't.
Gets frustrating.
Maybe this ain't really it, you know what I mean? But when I'm busy, as far as music, because music, that's important things. Bills, job, blah, blah, those are like fake life stuff.
Yeah.
And there's stuff that's always going to be there. Like, if I, at the end of whatever, the beginning of the month, the rent is going to be there.
Right.
Whether it's this rent now or whether it's years later and I have a condo in the sky.
Right.
That's going to be there. Bills are going to be there and they're going to get higher.
Exactly.
So that's fake stuff. That's whatever. That's going to be there. But the real stuff that's important is music. That's what keeps me sane. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like probably a happy place, a safe place.
A beautiful place. I came to a realization the other day. It was like a breakthrough, whatever you call it. It was I remember being like 14, 15, 16, saying things like, yo, music is what keeps me sane. Music is what keeps me sane. And in that time, there weren't really things that were making me insane, right? It was just something that I knew to be true. That was just my way of saying, this is what I love to do. Right. But instead of saying, this is what I love to do. So, like, as time passed and, like, we get to right now, and, like, within these last couple years, you say, like, I've been feeling insane or feeling, like, low or feeling down. And it's like, well, thought about it yesterday, like, well, yeah, you're feeling down, you're feeling low because you're not doing what makes you sane. Like, even if that wasn't a thing, you already gave that to God, you already put that into the universe and all right, key and lock. You made that a thing now. This is what keeps you sane. Yeah. You made that a thing and you spoke that. Even if it wasn't the case at that time. Or if it was the case at that time, just for a different thing. But you spoke this. And now this is a thing that's that. And of course you're feeling these crazy type of ways because you're not doing that.
Exactly.
So that's where I am now. And
so you probably feel more so crazy or insane if you're not making music.
Absolutely.
Something's missing.
Yep. And then sometimes I like to pretend that I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, not music? Even like, yeah, like sometimes I'm like, man, I'm feeling like down bad, but I don't know what it is. And it's like,
but you know that you know.
I know that I know. I know that I know, but it's like a regular everyday life like pushes it. You know what I'm saying? But
further and further back.
I'm happy that those feelings come because for some people, those feelings, it gets pushed further back, and it just never
resurfaces.
There's never that feeling in you. There's nothing. So like that, I don't want to ever like
right.
Because then I might be really like insane.
Might really feel like I done lost it.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done for it. Stick a fork in.
So what would you say is your ultimate goal as far as music? Your ultimate goal. There might be multiple goals inside there. It might be to provide a better life for your family and just to have different things than from what you guys grew up. You might want different atmosphere. But do you want like platinum records? Do you want to be famous? Do you want to just be wealthy?
I think that I'm okay with all of it. I'm okay with all of it. The ultimate goal for me, period, is to be happy. Yeah. It's to be happy because I know what unhappy feels like. So, and I know what being happy doing what I love feels like. This right now, this is making me happy. Yay. Like, so, the ultimate goal, overall, the bigger picture is to just be happy.
Exactly. To feel happy. More of whatever this feeling is.
Exactly. Every day. If I can feel it every day, every day. Do I want all the accolades with it? Yeah. And famous is like give or take. The only thing that famous can do good for me is that I can use that name. If Ebri becomes like a household name, I can use that to help other households. Yes. Like that's the only thing that fame can do for me.
Right. Like, okay. Yeah, so that's good. Ultimately, your ultimate goal is to be happy.
Just be happy.
And then along the side of that, you do want to help other people.
Yes.
Sounds good. Sounds like me. All right, so if you had to pick 2 local artists to work with, maybe that you've never worked with or that you want to work with again, who are 2 local artists that you would love to work with?
I've worked with just 2? Yeah. Okay. I've worked with Lav, the Evil MC. And I think he is still a part of KMR, but he's like up there with like J. Cole to me.
Yeah.
The boy's nice. Shout out to Lav.
So you like nice. his style?
Yeah. Or and then he's
words of influence as well.
Yes. And we worked before, but like if I could ever do that again, I'll do that again. Okay. And then there's this girl here. She's not a girl. She's a lady. There's this lady, and her name is Mir. She's a singer.
Okay.
And she has this feel, and like the names that I'm about to throw out, it's only because it's different, and there's nobody else to put in this, for lack of a better term, I'll say category, right?
Okay.
She's like the Erykah Badu of her peers, but different than Erykah though. And I say Erykah only because Erykah is her own.
Right.
And Mir, her name is Mir, I believe it's Miracle. I think the whole thing is Miracle.
Okay.
She's like her own. Like, what?
Yeah, like basically you can't really compare her to
That's
someone
why
else.
I only picked Erykah, like, because Erykah's like,
it's
just Erykah.
It's just Erykah. Yes,
Erykah. Yeah.
I know
So
exactly what you mean.
Those are two I'm picking. If there was a song like together, like if that
all
could
three,
happen,
all three,
like if that could happen, I'll probably be like, what?
Okay.
Learn what you can, where you from, so when you get where you going, these motherfuckers is scared of you. Now what you know about the struggle? One bad coat as fuck.